Hi YouTube, welcome back to the channel, Lean Machines. I'm Leon, this is John. So finally we're actually going to do our first proper video from postnatal. If you saw our last video you would have found out that it went particularly horrendously because John likes to talk a lot. So what we've decided now is there's going to be more of a series to start with. We're going to break it all down into different areas of the body, and then we're going to do progressions afterwards as full body exercise once you've got the basics. So today we're going to work on the pelvic floor. And before that, I'm going to let John run on for another minute or so and tell you about all the important health and safety factors. So,
thanks for that.
Away you go, Mr. Chat. Your moment in the spotlight.
My moment in the spotlight. Hi guys, yeah, just important health and safety really. For those of you who've given birth naturally, you need to have your 6-week period where you spoke to your doctor and that, so they can tell you what you can and can't do. Because these kind of things we're doing, although they're kind of common exercises, they're specific for Nick, because we know her situation. Basically the reason we're doing the pelvic floor exercises are when women give birth, obviously women, not so much men, you have a thing called, I'll try and pronounce it right, diastasis. Basically your abs, they split down the midline. So if you were to do crunches and normal sit-ups which train, there's two parts to your abs basically. There's a bit that's like your six-pack, your rectus abdominis, and underneath there's your transverse, which go crossways. So basically if your rectus abdominis kind of split, they can do. So it could be from a finger's distance up to a fist, so it can be quite large. So you don't really want to be doing sit-ups and stuff if that is the case for you, because you will fix them where they are, which isn't what you want. So we do pelvic floor exercises and stuff like that to bring it all back closer together before we can do any kind of crunches and things like that. So yeah, that's pretty much that.
Yeah, it's done. It's done. So we're actually going to crack on. Obviously, we're going to be using Nick today for obvious reasons. So yeah, we'll get through a few exercises. We'll explain them as we go. So get yourself nicely warmed up, because that's what we've already done with Nick, and then we'll meet you on the floor. So here we are on the floor. We're going to do a couple of pelvic floor exercises. As you can see, Nick hasn't actually been sitting here for the whole time. She's just actually appeared in the shot, strangely. So yeah, this is Nick. This is a wave. Yeah, there she is. So we've done our warm up. We're now going to start on the back in good old English fashion style. Cool, right, so main thing to remember is neutral spine to start with. You want to bend in the legs and feet completely flat on the floor, about hip width apart, just to make sure you're stabilising your torso when you lift up. Arms down by the sides, palms down on the floor. Nice and easy, be ready to go already. And then what we want you to do is a nice deep breath in, all the way to the back of the rib cage, and then as you breathe out, lift up the hips so you've got a nice square line all the way down. Take a deep breath in at the top and slowly release back down from the top of the spine, gently rolling it back down to the floor.
For lack of a better name, we can call this pelvic tilts. Right, basically again, pelvic floor exercise with Nick. What I'm going to get you to do, Nick, is put your arms out beside you, like that, nicely. You're going to try and keep your shoulder blades and your shoulders nicely on the floor. Okay, so try and keep them one more time on the floor. When you bring one leg up to 90 degrees by itself, perfect. And then the next one next to it. Right, take a deep breath. Yeah. And then slowly tilt your hips this way. Try and keep it all nice and parallel. Yeah? And then exhale and take it back to the midpoint. Perfect. And the same again. Breathe in to the side. Hold for a second. Breathe out and tip it back. Perfect. This is going to get a little bit of your obliques as well, guys, on the side of your abs here, because you've got doing a bit of a twist action. Alright, Nick? Feel that?
Quite nice.
Feels nice? Feel relaxed? Right, we're progressing a bit now, guys. Everyone's feeling a bit comfortable, so we're going to flip Nick onto the front
for exercise number 3. It sounds so wrong. So, chest down, please. Legs out straight. This one is called the Dorsal Race, working more on the erector spinae, lower back area. So what I want you to do, Nick, is, well, you've already done it, nice and easy. So if you're at home and you can't quite see Nick's toes, what we're looking for is your heels out and toes in, just to disengage your glutes, so all the work goes over the lower back.
So you feel pigeon-toed?
So you feel pigeon-toed, exactly. Yeah, as very professionally put by Nick. Now what I want you to do, your chin, just rest your chin on your hands underneath, and from there just a deep breath in, and gently raise your back up as far as you feel comfortable, and breathe out on the way down. And back up again. So the main thing to remember, guys, all the pressure should be coming over the lower back, and please remember never to hold it at the top, because it puts a lot of pressure on the lower back. Right, so things are really heating up now. We're going to finish on all fours with Nick, so Strangely, I'm going to pass over to John for this one.
So wrong. Right.
Crack on, my friend.
Right, there's lots of different names for this one, guys. Aquaman, Superman, but effectively they're all the same exercise. So what I'm going to get you to do, Nick, is like you are.
Yeah.
I want you to keep your arms and legs, when you extend them out, nice and parallel with your body, okay? So
Yeah.
you take your right arm first. What you're going to do, that arm's going to go out straight in front of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and at the same time, that leg's going to come up as well.
Okay.
Nice and straight. Give it a nice straight line across the top of the body. Okay, so nicely out in front of you, nose left or right movement on it. Perfect. And then back in again. And just, yep, to touch. Alright.
And then.
Now keep going, keep going.
Oh,
Try
the same
not
one?
to keep the pressure on. We'll do 10 on each leg. Hold for a second. Back in again. Perfect. And again. Hold. And again. Perfect. And then just for the sake of everyone at home, do you want to swap one to a different leg? Got
Yeah.
something you want to add?
No.
No? Just looking at me like that. Right, keep going. One. Good. Nice straight back. Cool. Try and hold for a second. Out there. Nice and straight. Yeah, and back in. Well done. You can stop there. But if you have any questions before you do anything, either speak to a doctor or ask us, and if we can inform you, we will. If not, we'll tell you to go and speak to someone else.
Very professional. But yeah, these are the four very basic exercises to get all your pelvic floor muscles and your lower back working together. Yeah, well done to Nick, and give him a try at home and let us know what you think, and we will see you soon.
Yeah, I'll just add as well. Coming up, guys. We're not just going to do postnatal ones with Nick. Like I said, we broke this down now, but we're going to bring some other things, probably for, as Leon said to me earlier, which is quite a good idea. We're going to do some for leaning up, some for bulking up. So the bulking up ones might tend to go a bit more in the gym based. I know a couple of guys have you, or a couple of you have had the comments, I want to gain size, what do I need to do? And then we can explain a bit to you a bit more about reps and sets and different kind of supersets, and just kind of get you a bit more familiar with things for those of you who are training at a gym.
Definitely. So keep your eyes peeled, and
Alright,
we will
guys.
see you soon.
See you later.
Bye bye.